George Ezra and the brilliant Hold My Girl on BBC Radio Shropshire. So Market Drayton Amdram, they're getting ready for this year's Panto, which is being performed later this week at the Festival Drayton Centre. It's Dick Whittington, and John Edwards plays the Dame. Oh, yes, he does. Good morning.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, yes, you do.
Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning, John. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks very much.
Good to see you. How long have you been with Market Drayton Amdram?
I was just working it out on the way over here. 22 years.
22 years.
Yeah, I know.
So
yes.
how did you get started?
I'd always fancied having a go, treading the boards. And at the time, there was a friend of mine who wasn't very well, and just as a way of taking my mind off things, I decided to join, and here I am still.
and so, as a group, what's it like being a member of it?
Well, they're like a second family, really. I mean, they're a real nice bunch of people. I've made some great friends over those years, and I'm still having fun doing it.
Well, clearly, 22 years later. So what sort of roles have you taken on then in that time?
Well, my first role, I played 3 different characters in a musical called Charlie Girl, and then I did a play, and we do plays, musicals, and pantomimes, and I've played the baddie, played the Dame several times. I get some stick at work from that, but off the guys at work who are all butch tough welders, you know.
And this is the thing, you have to juggle all this alongside your normal job, don't you?
Yes, yeah. I mean, professionals, and I take my hat off to them because they do a fantastic job. But us as amateurs, we don't get the amount of time. I mean, we do it over 3 months, the rehearsals, but actual rehearsal time with the other actors, you get, probably less time than they do in a professional show. So it's a credit to everybody that, they put it together.
And you get a bit of stick when you go back to work as well.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, I don't.
Yes, you do. For playing,
I put it behind me.
For playing the day. Oh, see, you're all ready for this. Curtain's not even up yet.
Yes, I need an audience now. That's what I need.
And I guess that's the thing as well, isn't it, with Panto, in particular, compared to other roles, the audience are such a key part.
It wouldn't be a pantomime without the audience, because their response, that's what you feed off. The first show you do, all of a sudden you realise that people will be laughing in places you didn't think they would be. And perhaps they're not laughing at other places, and you think, what we're doing wrong. You're not. It's just that each audience will react differently.
Exactly.
Every single night the audience is different.
And you were saying, obviously, it's got a script that works on 2 levels as well. As with all good pantos.
There's always jokes that the parents will get, and they'll go straight over the heads of the kids, and the adults have a good time just as well as the kids.
Exactly, it's that whole family entertainment thing, isn't it?
Exactly.
So, what is it like playing the Dame?
It's great fun. It suits me because I'm not that good at learning lines, so but the Dame can afford a little bit of leeway here and there, and sometimes if I go off script, we have a prompt. Professionals don't, but we have a prompt it'll bring us back into line if we go too far off. But she gives me a little bit of leeway, so I can have a bit of fun with the audience, particularly if there's I spot somebody in the audience who give a bit of stick to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can do that. So you have the option to ad lib a little bit more than maybe some of the other characters.
There was a rumour Colin Young was supposed to be coming to watch one of these shows, but if I spot him, I'll give him some stick.
If you spot him, you will give him some stick. You've warned him now. He'll be on the lookout for you.
But he wouldn't tell me what night he's coming.
So. You see, there you go. Yeah, so you just need to keep an eye out for him.
Yeah,
you spot him in the audience, you'll know it. Everyone else will know it as well.
I could do with an up-to-date mugshot of him, so I can...
we've probably got one around here somewhere. That'll be fine. So obviously you're the Dame in this. We've got Dick Whittington as well.
Yes.
What sort of other characters have we got?
Well, we've got my son Idle Jack, as played by Dan Cummins. Dan's a hilarious guy who he just has to walk onto a stage and people will start laughing. I'm not saying he looks funny, but he's just got that character, that manner. He just makes people laugh. He's a very funny lad. And then of course we've got Dick, that's played by Kathy Baker, who I don't know how she juggles it. Her husband is also one of the producers,
right?
And they've not long had a young child, so they've got a little boy. So how they manage to juggle home life and that.
And that
but
as
they
well,
do
yeah.
it
Wow, they've got it all
superbly.
going on, haven't they? Yeah.
Really have.
Very good. Like we were saying, trying to fit it alongside your everyday life as well. Yeah, very much so. Yeah. So you meet those along the way as well. Yeah.
We've got, of course, we wouldn't be Dick Whittington without his cat.
Yes.
So, and we've got Tom the cat, played by Izzy Saville. She's very good. Very, very good young girl. She's, I think, probably one of her first productions in the adult section, because we do have JTW, Junior Theatre Workshop, as well, which is always absolutely full. You know, there's a lot of people want to be involved with that, and they do a superb job bringing on the young talent through. You know, to take our places when we all decide
exactly.
To pack it in.
So yeah, you need those. You need that kind of support network to come through to be the future.
Yeah. Plus,
main stars.
there's one or two over the years who've gone on to do it professionally. So it's a good grounding for them.
Yeah, so it's a good organisation, good one to be involved with.
Very, very good. Yeah.
And you as the Dame, I mean, what's the costume like?
Well, I was telling you earlier, I've lost a bit of weight this year, so I've been able to work my way down the rack rather than up the rack.
Congratulations!
They were getting a bit short of costumes to fit me, but now I've lost a bit of weight. We've worked our way down, so we've been able to use a few that we used a few years ago. So,
okay,
so they're pretty bright,
as you would expect. Yes, very much so.
Big hoops and lots of It's interesting. Always interesting.
Yeah. Let's just say that you need to see it to believe it.
Exactly.
One of those kind of things.
Exactly.
What's the Festival Drayton Centre like to perform in?
It's a fantastic venue. It really is. I mean, it's a credit to Jeff Vernon and his crew who started it, and it's attracting some big names now. Alan Carr's performing there shortly, or in a few months' time, and I believe his tickets are completely sold out on the first day. And of course, Jason Donovan is going to be performing there as well. So
it's good to be on the same stage as stars like that, then, really,
crazy,
isn't it? Yeah, very much so. So you're looking forward to it?
Very much so, yeah.
So it begins 20th of February.
Wednesday, the 20th, yeah. Through until Saturday, and we've got two shows on Saturday. We've got the obviously a matinee. That's actually sold out, I think, bar one ticket. So, but there are still tickets available at the festival centre. Do you mind if I give the number out?
Absolutely, carry on. Yeah.
Right. So it's 01630 65 4444, or you can go on the festivaldraytoncentre.com website and buy your tickets through there.
Fantastic. And if anyone wants to join Market Drayton Amdram, be one of those Panto stars of the future or one of the other plays, what's the best way to go about doing that?
They could come along to the Panto and go to the people at the front of house, and they'll point them in the right direction, put them in contact with the right people.
Good way of doing it.
Yeah.
Or have a look at your favourite search engine. Put Market Drayton Amdram in. That'll do the trick.
Yeah.
John, good to see you. Thank you so
problem.
much. I hope it goes well later this week.
Thank you.
So if you're going along, you have a good time for Dick Whittington at the Festival Drayton Centre from Wednesday to Saturday this week.